Hey everybody, it's Romeo. What did you miss today? We got into a lot. We talked about drivers in Bakersfield. We talked a little bit about the show. We talked about your teenagers to some extent. And then, of course, we talked about love versus like. So you're going to get it all right now. All right, so let's talk about I love you. This girl was telling me that her husband says I love you every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, right? Which, wouldn't anybody want somebody to say that to him multiple times a day? According to her, though, it's, I don't know what the hell kind of logic this is, to be honest with you. It diminishes its effectiveness when he says it so many times a day. She said, so every time they talk, every time they text, when they leave in the morning, like a lot of you won't say I love you this morning, right, when you leave. Only like 30% of you or something will say I love you. It's some crazy statistics, right? And who wouldn't want somebody to love them? But she says her husband, end of every text, I love you. End of every conversation, I love you. Before you leave, when you get home, when they go to bed. She said that he says it so much that it's kind of lost its effectiveness on her. And I think she's crazy. But maybe she's not. Or she just doesn't love him. I'm not even really sure. Maybe she's not an emotional, sentimental type of person. I just don't know what to think about it. How many of you women don't wish your husband would tell you he loved you more? And she wants him to say it less. Already 4254777. Wow. Well, I mean, the text, maybe the text messaging thing, maybe because he says I love you after texting, after having a text conversation when it ends, maybe that's doing too much. I don't know. I really don't know. Already 4254777. I think it was kind of funny. A girl was telling me that she thinks her husband tells her that he loves her too much. Not that he loves her too much. He says I love you too much, like going to work, getting home from work. I guess after every conversation on the phone, text messaging, I love you after text conversation. So I guess basically every interaction she has with her husband, he finishes it with I love you, which I don't see why that's a problem. But she was telling me that she thinks it's too much, that it kind of devalues the I love you because he says it so much. Can you ever devalue an I love you? I mean, can you ever really say it that much? Already 4254777. Hey, good morning, coach. I don't need to tell my wife I love her, but I don't need to tell my wife I love her. She knows I do. Well, okay. Now, I mean, it's easy to go the other way with it, right? I love you. You don't say it enough to the person or to the people you care about the most, right? But can you really say it too much? I don't know what this chick's problem is. Hey, Rome, that girl is going to regret it when her husband stops telling her I love you. She should be happy she tells her all the time. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, can you go too far? The only thing that stood out when she was explaining this to me, the only thing that stood out to me was the fact that after they have a text conversation, he says, I love you. Like when the text conversation is over. Maybe that's doing too much. Maybe not. I mean, really, can you ever do too much? Can you ever say I love you enough? I don't know. Apparently, according to her, you can. Her husband does it. Already 4254777. All right, so this woman was telling me that she thinks her husband says I love you too much. And basically the way she broke it down for me was, she said it's after every interaction they have together, whether it be a text, via phone call, via in person, he always says I love you. And she says it kind of devalues it a little bit because he's always saying it. Maybe it's the way he says it. Already 4254777. Yo, Rome, that woman is ungrateful. I used to do that when I was married. I just wanted to make sure in case anything ever happened to me, my last words were I love you to her. Oh, see, that's why I said I never thought you could say it too much. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, Rome, my opinion, I believe if somebody tells you they love you, I mean, yes, you can say it back, but I don't feel maybe you have to all the time, They're expressing their feelings to you, so a good, all right, thank you for telling me you love me. I think that sometimes my wife look at me like, say it. I'm like, I love you, but I mean, and honestly, like, I feel like she's telling me she loves me, so thank you. You know, I'm not taking it any less. I'm very thankful for it, and I feel like just because one person says it, are they forcing you to say it? You know?
Well, that's just. I mean, I don't know. I never occurred to me that there were people out there that actually had an opinion about the phrase "I love you" in a negative way.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
never.
It's not negative. It's just like, no, but I get what you're saying as far as negative.
Well, yeah, I mean, just she, like this girl was telling me she thinks her husband says it too much and it devalues the phrase to some extent, but I didn't know you could ever devalue "I love you."
I believe so, because if my wife tells me she loves me all the time, that's where I started to be like, dude, okay, thank you. You know, I appreciate it. Because I don't want to devalue my "I love you." So
okay, all right, man. Later, brother. I don't know. I don't have the answer for you, except for the fact that it never occurred to me that you could say "I love you" too much to somebody that you actually are in love with. A woman was telling me that she thinks her husband says "I love you" too much, and it kind of devalues it, diminishes its meaning because of how much he says it to her. He says it multiple times a day to her. I don't know how that's even possible. Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Maybe he grew up or had a past relationship. Oh, excuse me. Where he didn't ever hear it much. So he wants to make sure she knows and gives her the reassurances that he never got. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with anything that you guys have said about it. I don't understand how you could say "I love you" too much to somebody to the point that it bothers them. I mean, unless it just comes across as needy, but it's your husband. Your husband, you don't want your husband to come across needy towards you? I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Already 42547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
I think he's cheating.
You think he's cheating?
He, she, whatever. You doing some you can't get that. They cheating.
Who do you think's cheating? Her or him?
It's a damn shame what happens to that dog. They cheating. When you already put yourself, they cheating. God bless that.
All right. Why is it always going to come down to cheating? I don't know that anybody's cheating. All right, 42547-7. And who's cheating? Her? Because her husband tells her "I love you" too much? I mean, not everybody's cheating, guys. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I don't think anybody's cheating here. I think she's just maybe I don't know. I don't know what her point is. I don't understand what she's saying. Okay, how could somebody that is in love with you tell you they love you too much? I mean, does it get to maybe she's not a sentimental type? Maybe I don't know. A rough exterior and she doesn't like "I love you." She just thinks he says it too much to her. I don't know what to think. I don't know. RD 42547-7. All right, so get this. This woman was telling me about her husband, right? That she thinks he says "I love you" too much. And basically, the way she broke it down, and I think she's full of it, because basically he just says "I love you" after, when he leaves for work, after a phone conversation, before they get off the phone, or through a text message, or when he gets home. I mean, basically just every interaction they have in which they're done talking to each other, he says "I love you," or communicating with each other. I guess that's a better way to put it, which I didn't know you could say it to, but she just thinks she just thinks that it doesn't mean as much because he says it so much, which I think that would be the one thing "I love you" never loses its value, right? You would think. Hey, good morning, Romeo. What the hell? These ladies aren't happy with anything. Already 42547-7. Hey, Rome, women ain't you know what. We can never do anything right. That might be her husband texting in. Hey, good morning, Rome. You see, girls don't know what they want to hear and they say they can't find a man. I mean, you make a great point. I mean, you really do. I just don't. I didn't think the phrase "I love you" was ever would ever lose its value. I didn't know. Yo, Rome, the last guy's an idiot to a point maybe that in her mind that he's saying it's saying it to overcompensate for something he's doing, but more than likely he's just affectionate and she's not used to that level of attention and affection. Well, they got married. Shouldn't they be used to it? Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob here.
What up, Raider Rob?
What's up, dog? Hey, Monoleg's always constantly telling me she loves me as a reminder that she is always thinking of tacos and beer.
Oh, damn. All right, Raider Rob.
So, you know what? So I'm cool with it, you know what I mean?
Of course you are. All right, Raider Rob later. RD4254 7-7. I didn't know you could say I love you too much. I didn't know that would actually drive somebody, you know. I didn't know that would actually bother somebody. Hey, Rome. Hey, there's a difference from saying I love you and showing that I love you. Okay. I mean, I don't, yeah, okay. Rome, she's trying to find an excuse to argue with him, Rome, and she has another dude. Well, you know, I mean, there is some validity. If you're going to sit there and somebody's going to sit there and tell you that they love you every day, how is that a bad thing? Yeah, I get what you're saying. You might be right about that. I mean, she may be out there, you know, pulling shenanigans. Who knows? All right, 84254 7-7. But anybody who has the audacity to say, you tell me you love me too much. I don't know. I could see, though. Can't you see how that could get annoying? And now I guess I do got to go back to the guy who said, you're right. There's a difference between saying I love you and showing I love you. Because sometimes you come across as too clingy, right? Am I wrong about that? Being clingy. I mean, we never even talked about being clingy. What does that mean? That's a whole nother side of psycho. But is saying I love you being too clingy? Hey, Rome, if she's from Bakersfield and Bree there, she's cheating. All Bakersfield women cheat. Do you guys believe that? All Bakersfield women cheat? I believe this, and I'm going to tell you this about what you just said, okay? I think more women in smaller towns cheat than bigger cities, but that doesn't mean that Bakersfield is just a smaller town. So, all right, but that's a whole nother topic. RD4254 7-7. So a couple of things came up. A woman was saying how her husband says I love you too much. Apparently every time they leave each other, every time, you know, he loves her apparently. She says it's annoying. It devalues the meaning of that statement, I love you. I don't know about that. I think she got something wrong with her. All right. Hey, Rome, not to be negative. Appreciate every moment your spouse. Something happens, you will regret it. Okay. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to argue with that statement, right? Nobody's going to argue with that. So, okay, I get it. 4254 7-7. Yo, Rome. I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to cheating in Bakersfield, more men do it than women. So I don't know why women have such a bad rap in this town about cheating. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's the same. I think just as many women in Bakersfield cheat as men do. But that's probably the same for any city, for any town, for any place to live. Cheating is not exclusive to Bakersfield. It's not like, you know, if you make a list of the top 10 cities in California or the world where people cheat, Bakersfield's going to be on it. No, it's just not. The cheating thing is a small town thing. Okay, you just got more small town. You got more small town cheaters than you do, you know, you just got more small people. People just cheat more in a small town than bigger cities. RD4254 is 7 to 7, but the percentage-wise, it's probably about the same. Bad drivers, man, they're just everywhere. Jeez, it's terrible. Yo, Rome, it's all these people going to Arvin to take their damn tests. Oh, they're just giving driver's license away at Arvin. That's what it's doing. RD4254 is 7 to 7. What up, Rome? I grew up in a small town up north called Dixon. I know where Dixon is. I used to work in Dixon. I used to work at the Mill Guy Tempering plant when it opened in Dixon. And we had drivers ed that they took us to San Francisco or Sacramento to teach us how to drive with crazy drivers. Oh, that's a good idea. Dixon used to have the best breakfast spot. Oh, my God. I don't know if it's still there or not. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What up, Romeo?
What up, man?
Check it out. I think all of us started driving at about 14, 15, 16, right?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty normal. All these youngsters, the person that I know, like in my family, they ain't start driving until like damn near their 20s. It wasn't like a big deal for them to start driving. You know what I mean?
So that's why they suck?
I'm telling you, because when we started driving, we were young. So we had parents, all those people with us, like teaching us stuff. By the time they get behind the wheel, they're already young adults thinking they know stuff, and they're already just young, dumb, who didn't drive like it, you know?
All right, man. All right. Thanks for calling.
As soon as they start driving, they're already inexperienced.
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
I mean, that's my outtake, but
I'm not going to argue.
To make sense.
I don't disagree with them. RD4254 7 to 7. Yo, Rome, it's getting worse because all these folks moving up here from LA. I'm sure most of you have seen how many accidents they have down there on a regular basis. Maybe it is getting worse because of LA. Stop moving to Bakersfield. Hey, Rome, when it comes to bad drivers, they don't want to run out of blinker fluid, so that's why they don't use their blinkers. Oh, it's the worst. The worst is blinkers. The two things that I've seen the worst in Bakersfield is not using a blinker and people that miss their turn, like their street they're going to turn on or the parking lot they're going to turn, and they just stop in the middle of the road. Or they just make a U-turn in the middle of the road. Hey, guess what? You can turn at the next turn. Make the next left. Make the next right. It's that simple. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo? Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm over here listening to you talk about all that traffic stuff, man. I'm a truck driver, man. I always got to watch myself every time I'm in the Bakersfield area, man.
I know.
And I'm telling you, man, I'll be driving on that freeway. These little cars be merging, and, man, I'm telling you, man, they acting like they're driving out on the street, bro.
That's because they suck at driving. Bakersfield has got to be the worst town I've ever lived in for drivers.
On the real, bro. Like, I always got to get off over here to go to Shafter. Man, that little drive is always like a nerve-wracking right there, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
All right, man. Thanks
you know
for
what I mean?
calling.
All right, brother. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you guys suck at driving. RD4254 7 to 7. What'd you send me here? Rome, you need to use blinkers because you're not supposed to tailgate. People tailgate all the time and get mad when the person in front doesn't use their blinkers. Oh, well, don't tailgate. Well, how about you get out of the way? That's the one thing that I don't get. And you idiots in Bakersfield love to not get out of the way. If somebody wants to go faster than you, why do you care? Just move over, let them go, and then get back over if that's what you want to do. RD4254 7 to 7. There's some bad drivers in town. It's RD4254 7 to 7. Yo, Rome, the worst one are the cars that keep hitting their brakes when the car in front of them are like 4 car lengths ahead. What are you braking for? Yeah, what are you braking for? That is a great point. Can you answer that question? What drives me crazy, all the big rigs driving in every single lane on the 99, literally every lane. Well, that's because you guys, what is 99? 99 is like 3 lanes, in some place 2 lanes, right? So big rigs got to pass each other. Hey, good morning, Rome. It's Paulina. How was your weekend? My weekend was amazing. What drives me crazy driving in Bakersfield is other women drivers. Let's be honest here. Women can't really drive. And what's even interesting, when we're in the parking lot and a car's parked wrong where the tires are outside the parking lines, we always assume a woman parked it. Well, because she probably did. Good morning, now. What's going on?
Was that any wrong?
What up, man?
Hey, you ain't lying, man. These drivers in Bakersfield, man, they're a whole other breed, bro. As we talking right now, I'm on a 99. Some dude, some work going in the oil fields, man. They tied a ladder down. That ladder flew out and almost hit my car, man. Now I'm on the side of the freeway. Stuff like it's real, man.
Oh, the worst. Just absolutely the worst.
Yeah, if you ain't said nothing true, this is about as true as it gets right here.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You better pick up that ladder, though, man. Ladders are expensive.
It's mine. It's already in the car. That's why I pulled over.
Where we at here? All right, 842-547-7. Rome, they can be grouped by cars. Kias and Nissans are the worst. Well, everybody drives a damn Kia. Oh my God, I was trying to get a Uber in San Diego and there's always a Kia. Like 15 Kias. Yeah. But I agree with you. All right, 842-547-7. Rome, driver's ed is not given at school anymore. Like home EC or like what? Oh, like home economics and woodshop programs. We as parents let the schools cut out, and the new generation is especially the ones that need it. They don't know how to do you know what. But you're not teaching your kid to drive? Who's teaching your kid to drive then? Hey, man, Rome, you can't even drive the speed in your nice car down the freeway in Bakersfield without these young idiots with their little sports cars trying to race you because they think they're speed racer or something. Yeah, I have not seen that happen, but okay, I have not seen that one yet. Hey, Rome, this is Seahawk Lou. Come on, move to Wasco. We hardly get any traffic. You can get across town in 5 minutes. Wasco is the best place to live. Well, Lou, that's where you belong in Wasco, okay? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Oh, what up, Ruben?
Hey, the weekend before last, and I told you we were up at the coast and you were up there?
Yeah.
Me and the old lady, we had took a trailer up there because I had to get some cover ports. But the old lady drove with the trailer up there, drove back. On the way back, we pulled over at the gas station, and this other couple family pulled over next to us, and the guy and the lady was laughing. And I guess he was telling her on the way when they were following us, yeah, see, babe, that's a guy driving. And it was my old lady driving, bro, with the trailer. You know what I mean? And my girl, how she drives, bro.
Yeah.
So she had to back up a little bit right there at the gas station, and she was like, see, women got it better than men. I said, but I had to calm homeboy's old lady down. I said, calm down, because she learned by a man.
All right, Ruben, thanks for calling.
My girl, you know what I mean?
All right, Ruben.
But these women are badass drivers.
All right, man, later.
Later, bro.
Can I tell you, though, I'm going to tell you one, speaking of drivers, I'm going to tell you the one driver in Bakersfield, actually anywhere I've been, and I don't know, is these women carrying horse trailers. These women know how to drive. They don't get in your way. They roll past you when they need to go. They are the least problematic on the road, are these women driving these horse trailers. I don't know why they're so good at it. I don't know why, and the other question I had, because I saw that every time I see a horse trailer going down the road, it's always a female driver. Well, how do the guy cowboys get their horses anywhere? How does that work? All right, so drivers in Bakersfield are just the worst. You guys are terrible drivers. And it seems like it's getting worse and worse every year. Let's see here, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, the truck drivers are no better. They cut you off too. Well, maybe. But what are you going to do about truck drivers? You can't win against them. So, hell, you might as well just, deal with it. Hey, Rome, I'm on Stockdale right now, and my God, I feel like I'm going to get hit any second now. Yeah. Hey, Rome, work really gets to me. I can't find Paulina. I love her. Okay, well, Paulina's already got somebody, so good luck with that. Hey, Rome, I hate it when I park all by myself and some jealous MFer will make it a point to park right next to me. I'm going to tell you that they do that on purpose, and you should slash their tires. And you don't slash their tires. They have this little tool that you buy, and you can unscrew the little thing, I don't know what it's called, but the little air thing in their in their tire. You unscrew it so that way they can't even air them back up until they get a new one. And it'll take them a while to figure that out. But yeah, I'm with you. Rome, you can't even walk to the score in Wasco. You end up getting shot because punks can't fight. Okay, whatever. Hey, Rome, Seahawk Lou hangs out in front of a donut shop on 7th Street. Shut up, Lou. You make Wasco look bad. What makes Wasco look good, by the way? I'm just saying. Yo, Rome, did you know Seahawk Lou won tickets to the monster trucks? And when he won, he never disclosed that he was Seahawk Lou? No. Okay. I don't know what that is. That supposed to mean something? The Seahawk Lou got pulled or something? RD 42547. How would you send? Oh, hold on. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Rick?
What up, Rob?
What's up, brother? Hey, every day when I leave Bakersfield to head up north for work, man, it's like an actual Tetris game. You know, trying to get into these little cars, you know, back and forth. Man, it's ridiculous, but I find it much easier now since I got a brand new whip and it's a little Kia Soul, so I come in and out of everywhere now.
Wow. That's like driving a go-kart down 99.
I'm telling you, man, I shadow everybody because I'm scared of them big trucks, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Right. That's hilarious, Rob. Yeah, there are terrible drivers between here, but once you hit Fresno all the way down, the drivers suck.
Yes, sir, they sure do, man. It's worse as I go further up north.
All right, Rob, later.
Later, bro.
RD42547 Romp. Subject, me and my friends were debating last night. When was your first 94.1 cruise? What was the name of the ship? Oh, I don't remember. The Radiance, maybe? Yeah, I don't remember the crew. The first one had to be... That's a very good question. Maybe the Radiance is what it was called, if I remember correctly. But don't quote me on that. I don't remember. Alrighty, 42547. Hey, Rome, don't forget about these idiot parents double parking in front of the schools to either drop off or pick up their kids. I drive a delivery truck, and these parents stopped right in front of the school to do this. I laid on my horn. They gave me the finger because I inconvenienced them. Well, run into them. I mean, hit them. If they're in the middle of the street, hit their ass. And it's funny, yeah. That school situation is crazy. Although I will tell you, I have some friends that have high school kids and had high school kids, and I've had to pick them up in the past for them because they were working. Frontiers cops got it going on. I mean, Frontiers cops are they seem to regulate in the afternoons when these cars try to pull some nonsense. So they seem to do a good job. I've had to go to a couple high schools for different things, and yeah, I think Frontiers does the best. Already 42547. But yeah, you want to meet a quota on tickets? Just go to any school at drop off or pickup time. I bet you could hand out 10, 12 tickets a day. Easy. Probably double that, right? 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, I would guess. Alrighty, 42547. What do we got here? Hey, Rome. Get on any road that leads to Lamont and you'll find some crappy drivers. It's terrible out there. Lamont? How many roads are there to Lamont? Really? Alrighty, 42547. Yes, Rome, you're absolutely right. If a car is driving faster than you, just move over. Oh, my buddy won't never move over. I was driving down a residential area and the speed limit was 40 miles per hour. And there was a police officer driving behind me. So I put on my blinker, pull over and stop to let him pass. And I see him blow through the light. And a lot of water splashed up. It was a big puddle of water. So I got to the light and drove around the puddle because I got low profile tires on my car. So I didn't want the hydroplane. So he must see me through his rearview mirror. Then he calls another officer. So as I was pulling into my driveway, there was flashing. So I told him the situation, that the speed limit was 40 and he was not doing 40. That's why I got out of the way, and I told him about my tires. He had to look it up. I knew how to drive my Class A. I'm a Class A driver. His partner was on my side and told him everything I was telling him was true. Wow. That's a long story. Already 42547. That made me think of a great cop story when I was living up north. Me and a buddy of mine, we were going out to the bar, and I turned around. I made an illegal U-turn to get some gas in the gas station. Cop lights me up, pulls me over. We pull in the gas station. It's a young kid, young cop. And he's over here arguing. My buddy's being a jackass, and he's arguing about ID and whatever. And I'm just, whatever, I did it. Give me the ticket. I was, whatever. And it took about 20 minutes before an older cop comes up. He goes, he asks the young cop, he goes, what are you doing here? He goes, oh, well, I pulled them over because they made an illegal U-turn to go in the gas station. The old cop looks at him and goes, it's Friday night. And this was about 4:30, 5 o'clock on a Friday. He goes, it's Friday night, and you're over here wasting your time with two idiots making an illegal U-turn. They got in their cars and left. That was funniest thing ever. Already 42547. What did you send me here about the driving? Hey, Rome, I got followed home one time. I guess I drive like a man. This guy driving a Traverse, I'm guessing his wife's car, was dipping through traffic, so I followed behind. I was in my man's truck. We pull into the same neighborhood. This dude went to his house. I switched into, this dude went to his house, switched into a truck, came back to my house. I was outside, and he asked me, where's the man that was driving that truck? I said, that was me. He was all shocked, like, oh. I said, can I help you? I guess he felt like a dumbass. So if you live on Sleepy Hollow, I haven't forgotten about you. Oh, that's pretty funny. Rome, if she's from Bakersfield, this time about the cheating. Who cares about the cheating? Hey, Rome, anyone with Oaxaca, Mexico bumper sticker in their car can't drive worth a damn. Steer clear of them at all costs. You know what's funny? Because I don't know if you guys do this. I do this. When you pull up to a light, and let's say it's either 2 lanes or 3 lanes, but it's a red light, and you're looking at one of the 2 or 3 cars in front of you and which lane you want to get in, do you do that? Do you look at the cars to see, what car you're going to get behind at the light? Like if you're pulling up and you have a chance to decide whether I get, what lane you want to be in, do you look at the back of the car? I do, because certain cars, are just going to come off the light slow. Certain cars, you look at them and you just know. You don't want to be behind that person because they're going to take forever and you got someplace to be. If you ever do that? I do it all the time. That's how I decide when I'm pulling up to a light, if it's a ring light, which lane I'm going to get into based on, like if you see a big truck, a semi, you're not going to get in that lane, right? Because that guy's going to be slow, getting off the light. Or you see a gardener pulling a trailer. You don't want to be behind that person, right? Because they're going to be slow off the light. But there's a lot of factors. I mean, there's a lot of flags out there that'll show you which car you shouldn't get behind. All right? RD 42547. Good morning. What's going on?
Yo, Rome, you can't get behind nobody with a handicap license, man. Nobody with a handicap license. Then people drive 5 miles per hour anywhere you go.
I gotta tell you, man, I would have been with you, except it just happened to me yesterday. And I thought the same thing. I was pulling up to the light and I saw a handicap and I saw a little, what was it? Some sort of Temu car. Somebody must have bought off Temu. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to get behind this handicap because the other car. And that fool took off like you wouldn't believe. I was like, oh my God.
It must have been me with the fake handicap sign.
Maybe that's what it was, but man, that just happened to me yesterday.
All right, bro. Have a good one, bro.
Later, man. Good morning, What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou.
What up, Lou?
Hey, Rome. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like when you're at a light, approaching the light. Like, what car do you pick? I always pick, like, if there's a Tesla, I always pick, to go behind that car. Because they're gone as soon as the light is green.
Okay.
But here in Wasco, we don't have that problem or that situation, like you Bakersfield people do. So
Okay.
It rarely happens.
Okay. All right.
It's very, very convenient out here.
Okay.
All right, there.
All right, yeah. RD42547. What did you text me here? It says, "Yo, Rome, what up? Hey, what I do when I'm driving? How about a speeding buddy on the freeway? I always make friends with a stranger, and we are like a team going 85 through traffic. Whenever one of us has to exit, it always feels like a breakup. It sucks, but it's fun. Feels like they're my homies." That is so weird. Rome, hey, Lou is right, Romeo. I'm selling my Bakersfield property right away to move to Wasco. Us Wasco people cannot stand Bakersfield people and their drivers. Yeah, well, I think all of you that feel like you should get out of town and move to Wasco should move to Wasco. I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I would love to get, you know what? Yeah, I'd love to get rid of the stupid people in Bakersfield. 842-547-7. Rome, I can't stand tourists. I was up in Tehachapi last week during the storm for work, and these out-of-towners slowed down to record the snow. I was about to put the Ludacris song on. Move, get. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Romeo?
I'm doing great, brother. What's up?
Hey, speaking about what you were saying, when you pull up the red light.
Okay, yeah, what car do you get behind?
I get behind Mercedes, BMW, or Audis because I know they go very fast.
That's smart. Get behind the fastest car. Absolutely. That's a good idea.
Yeah, or Porsches. Porsches also good.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, there you go. Get behind the fast car. Like I said, I don't know. I thought maybe I was the only one that does that. I look at the car that I'm going to be behind when I'm approaching a red light. Alrighty, 42547-7. Hey, Rome, you ever come to a light and there be like 8 cars stacked up in one lane and the second lane, no one's in it? I'd be wondering why do that when the lane is going the same direction and it's not a turn lane? Sometimes I can't answer that question because sometimes I will, even in the morning, like I'm up at 3 a.m., so I'm on the road at 3 a.m. here in Bakersfield, and there'll be times when there will be one car in front of me at a red light with 3 lanes, and the other 2 lanes are open, and for some reason I stay behind that car. I don't go to the open lane. I don't know why I do that. So yeah, I'm not sure I don't know. It's a very good question. Already 42547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What up, Rome?
What up, man?
So, yeah, the traffic sucks here. Everybody from LA and surrounding areas moved here. But dude that's talking about he doesn't like Bakersfield people, he needs to keep himself in Wasco because we don't like them either.
Oh, yeah, he's just a moron. He's just an idiot. I mean, you can't tell. You can't help stupid. I mean, let's be honest about it. You can't help stupid. You know, every time that dude talks, he knows he says something stupid.
Right. They had a week-long celebration for Walmart opening out there. Some of the guys did it.
Well, Wasco used to be great with the roses and the golf course, and then it just kind of went to hell.
Yeah, the little Cholo general growing up and taking over out there.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay.
Man, and everybody claims that, oh, I'm a Puerto Rican. Who cares? You're in Wasco, dude.
Oh, my God. All right. Get out of here. Wow. Okay, there you go. I'm sure Wasco's a lovely place to live. I'm just glad I don't live there. Morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, good morning.
What up, man?
What up? Hey, there's nothing to do in Wasco. Why are people so proud of Wasco? There's nothing. There's like a Walmart now and you know what I mean, some burger places, but there ain't nothing to do in Wasco, man. Take your ass out to the booties or whatever. Hey, Romeo, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? I've been a Bakersfield native for a long time, but I remember when you first came out on a radio show and you had a partner named Mingo. Do you remember that? The Mingo and Romeo Morning Show?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Dang, man, it's been a long time, bro.
Yeah.
You even went to my school and everything. I was like, man, it's Mingo and Romeo. Yeah, I've been a native my whole life here. It's like, you know, all these people that come from Wasco, they're like, oh, it sucks here. Well, go back.
Anybody that comes from Wasco and says it sucks here is a moron.
For sure, Romeo. You have a great day, Romeo.
All right, man. That's like going from. That's like, you're an idiot. Because Wasco's so awesome. I don't even got a problem with Wasco. The only beef I got with Wasco is they shut down their golf course. They had a nice golf course. Yo, Rome, I like to get behind the ladies with the babies up in this B sticker because you know they don't care. They carry their man's oil-filled attitude into the streets while driving and drive like maniacs. They leave before the light's green and roll in stop sign. I got to tell you, there's some terrible drivers in Bakersfield. Oh, my God. Morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou, man.
What up, Lou?
Hey, just to let you Bakersfield people know, Wasco doesn't want you guys here, especially those last two callers. We got solid drivers. We're good on parking. You know, we don't have bad drivers around here. They're pretty solid. So we don't want you guys moving out here. I was just saying this area is a good area, you know, for commuting.
Okay. I'll let everybody know, Lou.
Yeah, especially those last two callers. You're cool. Ruben's cool to move out here. You know, a couple of people. Raider Dave, you guys are all good. But everyone else can stay over there and crash into each other for all I care.
All right, Lou. Well, there you go. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Yo, Rome.
What up, man?
Man, the last caller that called about your show with the other guy, he's absolutely right, man. I've been listening to you for a long time. You're basically our Buck Owens of Bakersfield, brother.
That's not even close to a good analogy. Not even close.
You're our national treasure, brother. They should make a Crystal Palace for you, bro.
Oh, my God. All right. You have lost your mind. All right, brother. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate you saying that. All right.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Even though you're 100% wrong. Oh, my God. If anything, I'm like the East Hills Mall. All right, 842-547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, I got to agree. You've been putting it down for years now, you know? You over there, hey, you on every radio station in the oil field.
Yeah, I get along with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, pull up to any rig, you hear the Romeo show going on. And then after 10 o'clock, everybody playing their own stuff.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad people listen. It's been a good ride. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah, you blessing the community, too, with all them good gifts and tickets and whatnot.
I try. I try to do what I can. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling.
Hey, that being said, what can you do now, player?
What I can do now? Retire.
No, I'm talking about tickets.
Oh, I don't got no tickets.
All right, we'll call back next week, man.
All right. Good morning, Don. What's going on?
What's going on, Room? Chili Gilly. Check this out, man. You notice how Lou says, this place is great for commuting. We have safe drive. Apparently it's not good for getting jobs because you don't have one. He skipped right over that. I always think about that. I can't fathom, him calling a radio station, and talking about all the things that's going on, and he don't even have a job. That would be number one with me, I'd say, you know, but people think differently, I guess, you know?
Not everybody wants to work.
Woo, I guess not.
They got a wife that does everything for them.
Yeah, well, be good with that 94 Civic you drive, brother.
Later. Oh, Lou's quite a character. Hey, Rome, tell Wasco people they can't shop or come to Bakersfield for entertainment anymore. I know. I don't know how we got into a conversation about Wasco, but yeah. Even Shafter's better than Wasco. RD42547-7. Let me think what you said here. Romeo, you should rethink your relationship with Lou from Wasco. Who really wants to live in Wasco or move to Wasco? Ain't nothing but wild chickens out there and air full of pesticides from the fields. Okay? Hey, Romeo, cut yourself short. You're actually a good legend in Bakersfield. As much as everybody hates you, they love you. Makes mornings funny as hell and makes Field more popular as well. And Bakersfield's more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. He must have been some sort of autocrat. I appreciate the compliments, but I'm nowhere near. Man, I just do this show, bro, because it's 4 hours a day and I can play golf afterwards. Hey, Rome, Seahawk Lou sounds like his dad might be his uncle, too, if you might get my drift. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with Wasco, but there's no place like Baco. Like I said, I enjoyed Wasco till they closed their golf course. Hey, Rome, ain't even gonna lie. I would promote, sponsor, donate, all that to get a statue of you right outside the walk in the main entrance of the Valley Plaza so everyone can see the smartest dude in town, whether they like it or not. No. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you saying that, but yeah, you're doing too much at this point. We're not. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Hey, I just got on the radio, and I don't know what the topic is for today. I'm coming from Delano to Bakersfield, so...
Bad drivers, Wasco sucks, and apparently I've been doing this show too long.
Well, yeah, man, I've been listening to you when I was a little kid, and yeah, Wasco do suck. You know, Delano's better, and let's go Bakersfield. I work here every day, so... Huh? So yeah, I just like listening to you too.
Well,
so
thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Make my morning go by fast.
I appreciate it.
Too.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the phone call.
All right.
Later, man. RD42547-7. I roam. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see here. We should build a Mount Rushmore on the side of Hart Park. Harvey Hall, Donnie Youngblood, Ed Jagels, and Romeo. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if that would be the Mount Rushmore you'd want in Bakersfield, but okay. Hey, in fact, I know that's not. Hey, Rome, I've been listening to you since middle school back in 2002. That's a long time, man. RD42547-7. Rome, did someone actually just call you and say, what's the topic? Yeah, why not just listen? I don't know. Maybe you wanted to catch up. Sometimes people miss stuff. Yo, Rome, coming from San Diego, I've been listening to you on and off for about a year. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and at first I thought you were Romeo that used to be 6. Keep up the hype, bro. You're good. Yeah. It's funny. I turned down a job in San Diego years ago because I knew I couldn't do the same show, even though I probably would have made more money or got fired quickly for what I say. But you can't do the same show in San Diego. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Rome. This is beautiful. I love all the sentiment, but we got to get back to the roasting people. Like we all love you. We all love you so much. I tell these people to reflect. We're gonna build a monument. We won't have.
I agree with you. It's we need to move on. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, did I miss caller 29?
Oh, yeah. Somebody just won.
Oh, my God. All right. Good morning, Romeo.
All right. Have a good one. Yeah, you got plenty of chances to get qualified for the last trip standing. I mean, we got to get a lot of winners. Already 42547-7. Let's see here. Hey, that's right, Rome. Move on to another subject. Your show is awesome. Those haters need to change the station. They can listen to some classical music. Yeah. I will tell you, that is the funniest thing. I never understood, like, people who say that to me. Oh, I don't like your show sucks. I don't listen. Well, first of all, you would have had to have listened to know it sucks. And second of all, who told you to listen? You morons need to find something you like. I mean, that's funny. Smart people don't listen or watch or deal with things they don't. I guess happy people don't. Maybe it's happy people who don't worry about. They just move on to the next. All right, but I'll be honest with you. You don't have to like me. I don't give a damn, and not everybody will. All right, 842-547-7. Oh, what is next? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Not only will I get qualified, I will win the trip. Wait and see. I have a system. I have the Chili Gilly system.
Oh my God! That would be incredible.
Oh yeah, you know how many people would turn out that radio station at that for that hour.
Oh my God, that would be insane.
Hey, I just don't want to. Oh well, I'm glad you eliminated the cruise. I don't need another one right now. But anyway, I'm waiting for them not to eliminate the trip to Italy, because that will save me some money, because I plan on going there in May.
Was there a trip to Italy?
Yeah.
I haven't seen all the trips.
What's that?
I haven't seen all the trips. Did we post all the trips somewhere?
I don't know, but check it out and message me back.
All right, Gilly.
Later, brother.
Oh, Gilly might win that last trip standing. I don't think he's qualified yet, though. Hey, Romeo, here's a day in the life of Headbutt Raider. Last night, I got really high off water bong hits. While I was on IG, a reel came up about McDonald's using human meat in their food, so I went down that rabbit hole. Reels after reels about human meat in our food. The whole time I'm eating a Big Mac. I feel bad for the people I ate in my burger, but it was delicious. Headbutt Raider, are you high right now? 442-547-7. Good morning, Rome. Hey, Rome, you're so authentically you. You tell it like it is. Look how many people call in all the time. So many people listen to you. My son even calls you Uncle Romeo because we listen to you all week when I drop him off at school. Oh, that's hilarious. Rome, how about you talk about who gets what as far as material things after a breakup? Oh, 50-50 split. After a breakup, like as in a boyfriend and girlfriend, or as in a marriage? Let me write that down. I'll write that down. I got two things. I've been writing some stuff down this morning so I can talk about. Let me write that down. After breakup. Are you talking about, because it's different when it comes to marriage versus, I'll get to it later. I want to get to this right now. Already 42547-7. Yes, I'm high, but not real high, just like a vibe high. Oh, Headbutt Raider with, I don't know what kind of human meat in food. I don't know about all that, but okay. Headbutt Raider, maybe you should get high so that at least you'll make sense when you send me silly texts like that. I want to read this. All right, let's do this because I think this is funny. It says, "Hey, Romeo, I don't even know why I'm texting you. I just need to vent as a parent. My husband, he won't listen to me. But I guess since I do most of the parenting, I get it. I have 2 teenage kids and they are so dumb. They make the same mistakes that I tell them not to make. They just won't listen to me. You remember being a kid and all the dumb things you do, and then you become an adult and realize that they were dumb things to do? My kids will not listen and are making the same dumb mistakes that I made as a teenager. It's just frustrating. I don't know how to make them learn from my mistakes." I'll be honest with you, you can't. The job of a teenager, there's two jobs. The job qualifications to be a teenager are, there's only 2. Dress like an idiot and be stupid. I mean, that's really what it comes down to for teenagers. We were teenagers. When we were teenagers, we dressed ridiculous and we were stupid. But we thought we knew everything, and then we did stupid things. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, let them make the mistakes, and then hope they can overcome them. That's really all you can do, you know? If anybody's ever figured out how to get a teenager to listen to them and learn from their mistakes, you should write a book, because teenagers aren't that bright. RD42547. A lady was texted in, said she's frustrated because she's got a couple of teenagers, right? And they won't listen to her. They keep making the same silly mistakes that she made as a teenager, and she doesn't understand what to do with them. Well, there's nothing you can do with them. You know, just hope they don't screw up their lives when they're teenagers. I mean, they'll be all right. Teenagers have been surviving teenagers for forever. They'll be fine. All right, 842-5477. Yo, Rome. I have the same problem. Me and my wife actually get into arguments over the fact that the teenagers won't listen. And they really do the same stupid things. I just figure if I live through it, they can live through it. They got to make better decisions and learn how to live with the mistakes. That's part of growing up, I think. My wife doesn't understand that. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, teenagers are stupid. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. They don't listen, and they're stupid. So let them make mistakes. Hopefully they don't screw up their life. That's about all you can do at this point, right? Already 42547. Hey, Romeo, I know you're not talking about it anymore, but can you please ask Seahawk Lou if I can move to Wasco? It's Niner Nick. Thanks, Rome. Let me know. Bro, I say you just move, man. I don't know when Seahawk Lou became the ambassador or the gatekeeper of Wasco. I don't even think most people in Wasco like Seahawk Lou. So, yeah, where would you even move in Wasco? They have houses in Wasco? Where do people live in Wasco? I mean, do they have new? I don't even know. Go to Wasco, Niner Nick. You're good to go. RD42547. Hey, Rome, believe it or not, I have a teenager who actually listens to me and does what I say. He is a good boy, and he is smart enough. What'd you say? He's a good boy, and he is smart enough to stay out of trouble and not do teenage things. Okay. Well, congratulations. There's not many of those around. RD42547. Hey, Romeo. It's funny that you're talking about being a teenager. I grew up and there were 3 of us brothers, 13, 15, and 17. We did some of the dumbest stuff ever. And now we got boys and we all talk about the dumb things that we do that our sons do now. But fortunately for us, it was safer to do dumb things than it is today. What does that even mean? It was safer to do dumb things when you were a teenager than it is for your kids to do today. I don't even know what that means. When we were teenagers, we weren't even teenagers yet. We weren't even teenagers yet. And we were on the reservation. We were walking out the house with BB guns, pellet guns, wrist rockets. We had big jackets on and eyewear. That is about the stupidest thing you can do, to be honest with you. And you want to say it was safer to do that then than it is to do that today? Maybe. I don't even know where you're going with that one. Oh, what'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, my boyfriend is so jealous of you because I love hearing you in the mornings. The topics are always good and funny. He says you're a traitor and a man hater. I think you're very smart and know what you're talking about most of the time. Sometimes you still see things like men. I think you're cool and you know what women want. It's not that hard. Guys, listen to Romeo. He gives good advice whoever doesn't like you, who cares? You're liked by many and hated by few. Keep up the good advice. I'm going to tell you very specifically to your man. He's a moron. He's a moron. Okay, that's just all it is. I mean, if you're a guy and you hate me, you're a moron. If you're a woman and you hate me, you don't listen to what I say. Okay, I'm just fair. And the reason I could say anything that I want about women is because I'm not trying to sleep with you. All these guys gas you up because they're trying to have sex with you. I'm not. So when you're a jackass, I can tell you you're a jackass. Okay? Because I know you guys don't like to think of this very much, but men and women are both wrong. You're not wrong, but at some point in your relationships, you both are wrong. The difference is society wants to degrade the man for it, but not degrade the woman for it. And the reality is, hey, sometimes women are wrong too. Okay? You're not always right. And your husband will gaslight you because he's trying to sleep with you still. Or your man or whoever. I'm not, so I don't care. RD42547-7. Hey, good morning, Romeo. Talking about topics. I would like to know, there has to be a song that you hate to play or you hate to listen to. What song is it? Please share. There isn't. I know you would think that because I listen to a lot of music here, but there isn't. The only thing, there's only one genre of music that I dislike and will never listen to. Actually, there's two. One is Celine Dion. I will never listen to Celine Dion because I think it's terrible. And two is I don't like EDM. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. Those are the only two things that I don't like. Everything else I'm cool with. Yeah. 254-7-7. So no, I don't really have one. Hey, Rome, why don't you like EDM music? EDM's what I'm thinking about, right? That's the fast, that's the 100 and something beats per minute or whatever it is, 130, 50, whatever it is. Why don't I like it? I know this is going to sound really bad, but why do you care why I don't like it? But I will tell you why. There is a specific reason, because when I first got into radio, there was a DJ Hernan, and he started hosting these parties. And this was before, I guess before it was popular. He was kind of ahead of his time, I guess, when it came. So he would promote these parties that he would do above the bowling alley, and I would have to go host them for the station we worked for. And it was, it was not fun. I just never liked them. I mean, I didn't mind the music at first, but having to do these every month or whatever, well, I don't remember how long, but it was so no fun. It just, you never stop. I mean, when are you supposed to stop and get a drink? You know what I'm saying? It's the same tempo, and it is so repetitive, and you start to hear this, and there's no change. I guess that's why I don't like it, because it's so repetitive. And yeah, so that's why. I think DJ Hernan's big in Las Vegas now, I think, if I remember. I haven't talked to him in years, but I think it's huge now. Maybe I went the wrong way with it. RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, I don't like techno. Rated Rob. Well, that's the same. It's all the same stuff, right? Techno, EDM, the 100-something beats per minute type music. Yeah, I think it's all the same, to be honest with you. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, this is Coronavirus Soccer.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I'm calling you real quick. This is off topic, but because I'm driving and I'm listening to you. The other day I was driving, listening to you. I got off on the wrong exit.
Oh, that happens all the time. I do that all the time.
I got off on the wrong exit, and I noticed, and I was like, where the heck am I going? And then my friend was like, that's what you get for listening to Romeo. I was paying attention to your conversation. I got off on the wrong exit.
Hey, don't blame me because you can't drive. You don't know where the hell you're going, all right?
Well, I'm driving right now.
Of course you are. Get off the phone.
I have had the reset.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On 94.1.